In the high-stakes world of boxing, rivalries fuel the flames of anticipation, and the latest buzz surrounds David Benavidez and his potential clash with Terence Crawford. As Benavidez gears up for an upcoming showdown against the formidable Demetrius Andrade, the boxing community is buzzing with excitement. Benavidez, known for his aggressive style and unyielding determination, has thrown down the gauntlet, challenging Crawford to a duel that promises fireworks. In response, Crawford, often questioned about his ability to step up and face the elites, has fired back with a statement that resonates through the boxing world. Meanwhile, all eyes are on the impending battle between Benavidez and Andrade. With the fight on the horizon, Andrade exudes confidence, predicting not just a victory, but a statement-making knockout. "When I beat him, he's still young enough to endure the loss. It's okay. You're still young enough to continue to beat everybody else," Andrade declares. The anticipation heightens as Andrade delves into his strategy, expressing his belief in being able to hit Benavidez hard enough to leave a lasting impact. "I definitely feel like I can hit him with shots, where I can probably put him out for sure," he confidently states. Andrade envisions a battle of power and movement that could surprise Benavidez, forcing him to reconsider his approach. But Benavidez remains undeterred. Acknowledging the challenge Andrade poses, Benavidez sees this fight as an opportunity to showcase his skills against a top-tier opponent. "These are the types of fights I want. These are the types of fights that motivate me," he asserts. Recognizing Andrade's slick style and the myriad of skills in his arsenal, Benavidez respects the challenge ahead. "I have nothing but respect for him. He has power. He's a threat to anybody. He's a very technical fighter. He's a very good fighter. He's a champion in 2 different divisions," Benavidez acknowledges. Undeterred by the reputation that precedes Andrade, Benavidez embraces the challenge, aiming to etch his name in the annals of boxing greatness. As the boxing world eagerly awaits this clash of champions, one thing is certain: Benavidez versus Andrade is poised to be a battle for the ages, where skill, strategy, and sheer determination will converge in the quest for supremacy. In the realm of boxing, ambition knows no bounds, and the latest twist in the narrative involves Terence Crawford contemplating a move up in weight class to face the formidable Canelo Alvarez. However, voices within the boxing community express skepticism about Crawford's chances against the pound-for-pound king. Kyrone Davis, having shared the ring with both fighters, weighs in on the potential matchup, deeming it a challenging task for Crawford to handle the prowess of Canelo. Joining the chorus of doubt is Rob Acosta, dismissing Crawford's chances as mere pursuit of a lucrative payday. Prominent figure Eddie Hearn enters the conversation, acknowledging the select few who could present a legitimate challenge to Canelo. Among them, Hearn singles out David Benavidez, anticipating a compelling clash between the two. "Benavidez gives him a good fight," Hearn asserts, emphasizing the significance of a potential showdown. Hearn contemplates the dynamics of a Canelo-Benavidez bout, suggesting that a victory over Andrade would position Benavidez favorably for a shot at Canelo. "I expect Benavidez to stop Demetrius Andrade, and when he does, I think he's going to make a real claim to fight Canelo Alvarez," Hearn declares confidently. Addressing concerns about Crawford's size in a potential matchup against Canelo, Hearn expresses reservations, highlighting the 3-division gap between the two. Despite acknowledging Crawford's winning mentality, Hearn believes size could be the determining factor against a force like Canelo Alvarez. David Benavidez himself steps into the conversation, cautioning against a premature leap for Crawford into the higher weight class. He draws a parallel to Crawford's past venture into a higher division, referencing the outcome of his fight against Jermell Charlo. Benavidez, while respecting Crawford's skills, advocates for competitive matchups that align with weight classes. Benavidez asserts his own claim for a shot at Canelo, citing his relentless work ethic in the gym and the belief that he represents the most competitive challenge for the reigning champion. "We as fans deserve competitive fights," Benavidez declares, signaling his readiness to seize the opportunity and stake his claim to Canelo's coveted belts. As the boxing landscape continues to evolve, the potential clash between Crawford and Canelo remains a tantalizing prospect, while Benavidez stands poised, ready to ascend and make his mark on the division. The stage is set for a dramatic sequence of events in the world of elite boxing. The boxing community continues to buzz with speculation about potential matchups, with even Jose Benavidez Sr. throwing his thoughts into the ring. He advocates for a showdown between Terence Crawford and David Benavidez, dismissing the idea of a Crawford-Canelo clash as a pursuit of financial gain rather than a fair competition. Let's try to fight Crawford against David Benavidez after this fight with Demetrius Andrade. Let's make it happen, Jose emphasizes, highlighting the belief that the motivation behind a Crawford-Canelo bout is rooted in financial incentives. He questions the fairness of such a matchup, given the vast weight difference, and asserts that Crawford would be better suited facing Benavidez. The sentiment echoes through the boxing world, with legendary figures like Oscar de la Hoya adding their insights into the mix. De la Hoya sees an interesting dynamic between the fighters, suggesting that while Crawford may pose a stylistic challenge, Canelo's size and power could ultimately prevail. However, De La Hoya tips the scales in favor of Benavidez in a hypothetical matchup, emphasizing his superior arsenal, footwork, and youth. The uncertainty of the boxing landscape adds another layer to the conversation, with De La Hoya acknowledging the potential roadblocks to a Canelo-Benavidez showdown, hinting at the looming threat posed by Demetrius Andrade. The possibility of such an upset adds an air of unpredictability to the narrative, leaving fans yearning for the matchups that could redefine the boxing hierarchy. Crawford, tired of the skepticism surrounding his ability to face Canelo, addresses the concerns head-on. "I can get in a ring thinking if this guy hits me, he's going to knock me out, or if he connects, he's going to break my rib," Crawford asserts, emphasizing his readiness for the challenge. Yet, he draws a distinction, acknowledging that Canelo is not in the same category as a power puncher like Deontay Wilder. As the discussion unfolds, it becomes clear that the boxing world is hungry for not only competitive matchups, but also a deeper understanding of the intricate dynamics between fighters of different weight classes. The anticipation builds, fueled by the prospect of potential clashes that could reshape the landscape of elite boxing. Like, comment, and share the video, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing videos.